Oh yeah, it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to e-rev TV, where tonight it's TWL night. I'm your hostess with the mostest. My name is Anger, and popping his casting cherry is gonna be Pele. What's going on, Pele?
What's going on, guys? It's gonna be a fun match here. DSA versus Dropouts.
All right, now, if for some of you have any problems with the website, that's the man to go to. He's the one that codes it or helps codes it and does all the other stuff. So make sure you guys have problems with the forums, you hit him up, Pele. So he's a marked man. Also, on the video tonight will be my man Mayday. He's usually the quiet one. He doesn't really talk too much, so he'll be doing video tonight. And special guest in here will be the top TWL admin himself, Fly Guy. Good evening, Fly Guy. How's it going?
Woohoo!
Alright, he's pretty happy. Doesn't say much, but he likes the sound effects. It's all good, though. So tonight we're going to be having Dropouts going up against the Dark Shadow Alliance. Now, Dropouts here and DSA will be going on Pipeline, as I like to call it, Crack Pipe. But once this match is over, we can get away from this map. So the starting lineups are going to be for the SAS side. It will be DSA. It will be Shogun, Puzzman, Influx, ASIC, and Forsaken One. And for the Spitnas, it will be Prada, Dazed, Brain Damage, Ron, and Zan. And that would be the Dropouts on the Spitnas side. So DSA is going to be the offensive side, and just like always, to be good on the offensive side, they're going to have to try to achieve about 4, maybe 5 rounds here as they go to the defensive side. So it's going to be very interesting here to see what these two teams do. Of course, we will have War Room, and we'll get that later on as we go head into this match a little bit deeper. And in case you want to get your shout-outs across the airwaves there, you can head on over to IRC at #E-Rev on the Game Surge Network or on QNet if you're watching in Europe. You can get those shout-outs to me, e-rev Anger, or you can hit up Pele and he'll get those out also, e-rev Pele. So that's all the information that you have so far that you need here. Just sit back, enjoy the cast here between the Dropouts and the Dark Shadow Alliance. Alright, right now, things just basically going off a little bit here. We have Dazed and Ron, the only two left for the Dropout side, going up against Puzzman. And Puzz gets dropped there by my fellow Mexicano, Dazed there. So they get the first round in the favor of the Dropouts 1-0. So again, please remember, be gentle on my man Pele, as this is his first time. He's going to be casting a little bit at Nerveland, so he wants to knock it out here and try it a little bit and see how he does. And Pele, as you're looking off here, I want you to take a look over there on the Dropout side, the defensive side. Tell me what you're seeing, buddy.
Well, I see here, Ron, bottom A, along with Puzzman. We have Annex going top A, trying to peek around the side, waiting for someone to come up with his G36. We have Prada, bottom A, looking towards the bottom side. We have Brain Damage, bottom B, looking around, trying to find the next person with his M4. We have Ron peeking around the silo side with his M4, trying to figure out the next victim he could try and pick out.
Alright. Well, right now I'm going to take a look at Ron here for the Dropouts here. He's in the silos area, just peeking around. Prada taking out Influx there. Now, throughout this match, too, I'm going to be asking some questions to my man Fly Guy here to talk about TWL. I know this is a very unique league. They like to do different things, do different formats for COD 4, and I remember him from my BF2 days, so I know he likes to switch things up and just really do a lot of things for the newer teams in COD 4, the teams that you may not hear about or may not scrim all that much, but just the league that gives everybody an opportunity to play, and that's what the positive things about TWL. So right now, as I'm looking at Daze right now, he's going to be going up against Forsaken, and Daze taking him out there with a nice M4 shot. And Daze cleaned up the round thus far, 2-0, as the Dropouts take an early lead here. I'm going to take a look at, again, the dropouts here as they are going to head out into defense. Now dropouts did take out Banff last weekend, 15-5 in the week prior to that. They took out Gunslingers 20-0. So they know how to play the game a little bit. Maybe not to the top caliber teams that everybody else is used to seeing, but nevertheless it is a win, and they do put the work in to achieve this record thus far at a 2-0. Or excuse me, 3-0. I apologize for that. And Puzman taking out Days right there, so that may give an opportunity to the dropouts to possibly, or excuse me, DSA there to get possibly around there, as Days is usually the one that cleans things up for the dropout. Now, how are these going over there, Fly Guy, as far as TW? How's the COD4 stuff going, admin-wise?
It's not going bad. Everything's kind of starting to come together. We're just kind of getting out of the usual chaos that you're going to see, you know, in the early weeks, because you kind of have everyone scheduled all over the place. Everyone's kind of starting to get grouped up. The matches are getting tighter, as you can see so far. A little claim to fame last week, half the matches were decided by 2 rounds or less. So, I mean, something's working. It's giving everybody what they want. The stronger teams are getting what they need, and the teams just starting off are getting what they need.
Yeah, I made a mistake last week on the last week's cast there. We're so used to stopping at 13, and I know there's a unique format here. You guys go to 10 rounds and you switch. Basically, that's the halfway point, and kind of European-ish there, and it's actually very effective. And one of the things I made a mistake on, we went to 13 rounds. It kind of just stopped the cast, and really, I guess every single round after 13 is still important, Flag. I want you to explain that a little bit.
Well, basically what we're trying to do, we really didn't realize that it was the European style. This play at all was really brought to us by the teams, and what we were trying to do was we were trying to make sure that we didn't have side influence determining who's going to win the map. That was the whole big part of it. And basically what we've done was we're also, the biggest goal on doing this format is we're distinguishing wins. You know, a 20-0 win is a heck of a lot of a bigger win than going 11-10 in overtime, and that's something a lot of teams are kind of starting to get used to, starting to see, and they're starting to realize that every round is important, even if you lose.
I know you guys use a very unique formula that you guys do by scratch there, so hopefully you can get some assistance there on the site. Hopefully they can change it up a little bit and help you guys out, because I know you guys are doing a lot of work there and getting these formulas together and really giving the best possible matchups for everybody on an even balanced field there.
The hardest problem is you've got so many teams. There's so many levels of different skill types. You've got the teams that scrim all the time. You've got the teams that scrim once or twice. You've got the teams that just kind of pub it up. You've got the ones that just show up. So I mean, we're trying to give everybody something.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Right now we have Puzman over at for DSA over towards the B tunnel building right now. He's got some backup here with my man Shogun, my fellow shoutcaster for e-rev. So I'm going to put some pressure on him as last night we looked at Starbuck, another fellow e-rev caster. He did even though he was in a losing cause, he did do some work there, did some damage. So Puzman taking some refuge on top of B, while Shogun heading towards bottom B, making his way towards the rail cars. He's going to be looking at Days there, and looks like Ron has his backup here for the dropout. So we're going to see a 2v2 matchup here at the B bomb site. Smoke has been deployed, so we're watching Shogun here. Wow, Days just doing a number, taking out Shogun here. Puzman, oh, he takes out Days. What a stab! Wow. Nice job by Puz. As Puz gets taken out by Ron there at the M4. Wow. The dropouts there 3-1 here, taking an early lead again. The DSA on the harder side, the offensive side here on this map. As we all know, this map is pretty much one-sided. Most teams like to start out on defense on this, but some teams actually, I've talked to a couple, they're in the minority, but they like to start offense just to get that, just to get hot, at least try to get 3-4 rounds in their favor, and then really apply the pressure to the opposing side there while they make that switch. So to each his own, as Brain Damage there gets a nice nade toss there. So right now I'm looking at DSA as they head into one, looks like ASIC there, heading into the silos area. Shogun on bottom A. So the bullets just flying around here. You see the tracer rounds, kind of looks Star Warrior-ish there. We have ASIC there in the bottom A along with Shogun here, and trying to possibly get this bomb down here. Puzzman making his appearance here. Wow, Puzzman, nice nade drop there on Brain Damage. Pretty much locked his head all up. So right now we have Shogun, Forsaken, and ASIC going up against Daze, and Daze gets taken out there. Very tough task going up against 3 members. So DSA right now has 2 rounds in their favor, and again, they just really pretty much, in my opinion, need just a couple more here, and they should feel warm and fuzzy as they head into the defensive side. So really right now, the Dropouts really need to pick up the pace here and really apply some more and bigger pressure here to DSA. So right now, as I'm looking here, Prada and Zan heading off to top and bottom A right now. And as they make their way into the A site, DSA making their way towards the mid area. We have Forsaken on top of the hill here, along with Puzzman at the air conditioning site. What are you seeing over there, Pele? What's going on over there? Are you seeing anything new?
Yeah, we got Shogun trying to push up on the B side, the silos. A side, silos. We have Influx getting shot up by.
That's A side there.
Yeah,
Shogun's on A side. It's all good, buddy.
We got Ron coming up by silos. Prada taking out Forsaken, the M4. Prada coming up mid-street, getting taken out by 2 guys. Puzzman takes him out. We have Nate is on top B. Brain Damage right below him. Let's see how this goes down.
Yeah, right now we have Brain Damage in bottom B right now. And Puzzman taking out Ron there. So Puzzman and Influx going up against Daze, Zan, and Brain Damage. So 3v2 right now in the favor of Dropouts, at least manpower-wise here. And Smoke has been deployed around the A site. Shots coming from top B, and Daze taking out Puzzman there. But he didn't quite get it in time. Actually, he did. There's about 16 seconds here. DSA really just kind of smoking some cigarettes, hanging out here as Influx is trying to get into the area. Daze dropping some rain here, not a strip joint, but he's dropping bullets, and Zan there, nice cleanup there on aisle 5, taking out Influx, and it's 4-2 right now. Dropouts trying to extend this lead. And right now we're going to head into some war room, so let's head on over to Shogun side DSA. Let's listen in over there.
I'm going to watch lower B.
Roger. They're going to have a guy at the end of the street on that red car, so watch your noodle. Yep, he's there.
Oh, fuck. Nice shot, Puzz.
Took 4 shots, but thanks.
We're on 4, guys. Top A, down.
He's down.
Alright, I'm going to head towards top A.
Dude, he's locker
Hey.
room.
Shit, there's another one top A. They play 2 top A. He's, not strip club, not front office. No, he's the other one. The one against silo wall. Nice. 2-on-2. One's top A.
2-on-2.
One's near MG soccer. Was that the locker room guy?
Yeah, that was
Who has smoke? Who
Neither
has
one of
smoke?
us.
Smoke it out. Shit.
He's
That's
down,
it,
bro.
plan. Last one's gonna be top A.
Nice!
Nice fucking
Idiots.
job, guys.
I'll bet you.
Alright, back to live
Somebody
action here. DSA getting another round here, so they're looking pretty good here as we head into the 8th round. I know we talked a little bit about Dropouts, how they got their record, but as for DSA, they took out a team last week And I'm not kidding on this one. Bitches in action. Oh my god, I could just imagine a bunch of hookers playing some COD 4, but they got wiped out there 16-4. And the week prior to that, DSA takes out their second team, it looks like, the gold team from DSA, 18-2. Wow. Way to stomp your second team there. So they're 3-0 also. These are the two top teams right now in the TWL COD 4 league here. So they're doing their thing here. And Fly Guy, I know there's always with the league, there's always something going on. Maybe teams are not adjusting to something, not reading the rules. Is there anything you want to let the teams know, since they may be listening here to this cast, that you just got to let them know so they can stop being douchebags sometimes? Can you let them know what's going on?
We really haven't had, honestly, it's been a lot better than I thought it would be. The biggest thing just teams need to realize, man, you're playing 10 rounds on each side, and there are points on the line every single round. You can be down 19-0. There are still points on the line over than just showing up and playing points. Play it all, play it hard.
Alright, again, you can head on over to IRC, #E-rev on the Game Surge or QNet network. And like a hood rat, I'm waiting for your shoutouts, so holla back. And right now we're going to take a look at Shogun and Forsaken here. They do get the last kill, taking out Dazed, I believe, 4-4. So right now, DSA looking really nice now. They got the 4 rounds that they need here, and they're looking really, really good. So right now I'm going to take a look at them. And right now we're going to head on over to the Dropouts War Room. Let's listen in over there. Let's head there now.
I need help.
Scopes now.
Truck going in Luray.
B's up B. One's on up B.
Mid Street, milk truck. Sounds like you went B.
They're both at B. One came through the top. I got one.
Alright, back to live action here, and Dropouts get that round there, so 5-4 right now. So the last round here right before we make that switch into halftime. So I'm going to take a look at Dropouts here as they may be trying to switch things up. And we have Brain Damage heading over to the B side, and most of their defense heading over to A. Dazed holding off in the main mid area, while Zan and Prada are in the A side here. So pretty much all their defense at the A. We have Forsaken and Influx for DSA heading past the bread truck here. Looks like Influx is going to take top A right now, while Forsaken heading over to the tunnels. He looks like he's going to be a tunnel rat right now. Anything new, Fly Guy, in TWL, ladder-wise, that you guys are going to do? Any 1v1s or anything of that nature?
Right now they're trying to get the last man standing, the One Life to Live ladder up and running. There is some talk of doing, maybe here in the next couple of months, maybe getting a little 1v1 going, like knives or pistols only or something like that. The biggest thing we're trying to get teams aware of and playing is the sabotage setup in PAM. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to play it or to see it. It is incredibly good. I know the two guys that actually wrote the mod that got included into PAM, and it's probably the fastest gameplay I've ever seen. Counter-Strike, Quake, COD, which is probably not going to be some people's, cup of tea, but for the run and gun teams, it's awesome. Check it out.
All right, again, people don't know already and live on the moon or something. How can they get a hold of TWL, Fly Guy?
Teamwarfare.com.org.net, IRC, bring
Holy
it.
crap.
We're all over the place.
Oh my god. You guys got a ton of, you guys got the site locked down.
Well, We're trying to position we're trying to position ourselves, you know.
And right now we have DSA really positioning themselves into a great position. They're going to be, we're switching here, halftime right now. And DSA will be the defensive side while the dropouts will be the offense. Now it's going to be very crucial here for the dropouts to do, I mean, just really put in the work here to win this, because this is the harder side from what everybody is saying. So the pressure is on them now. And I'm going to look at the dropout side, see what they're going to do here on their first push. And Pele, I want you to take a look at the defense right now as I'm looking at the offense. And now, looks like the dropout's taking off right now. We have Prada and Brain Damage. Actually, Brain Damage is taking his time. We have no scope, so it's going to be all MP5s and M4s here. And it looks like they're making a heavy B push right now, right off the start here. And it looks like, what does the defense look like for DSA there, Pele?
We got Influx, we got Puzman actually in mid, and then we have ASIC bottom A. They're all actually transferring over to B now. They're getting the drift that they're all going. So.
Alright, right now we have Ron on top B. Oh, Influx! Oh my god! What is it with roofs and COD4 players? My god, they keep falling.
Puzzle Man. Puzzle Man just dropped too.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What are you greasing the roofs here, Fly Guy? What are you doing?
Hey, you got to keep it interesting, man. Come on.
My goodness, 7-4 right now, and the dropouts get
That's
that first
amazing.
round on the offense. And oh my goodness, I mean, even the matches that we've casted, a couple of other ones, I mean, there's always somebody falling off the roof trying to do that Spider-Man, Superman shot there, and it never fails. They just fail miserably. But I didn't really see the second fall there. First one I did, and it's quite comical. And right now, again, I guess if it isn't broke, don't fix it. And the dropouts are hitting the B site right now. And Prada, oh, Prada gets raped there by Forsaken on top B. Forsaken telling him, hey, this is my area of responsibility. We have Brain Damage on bottom B here along with Ron. And I'm trying to take a look here and see if Forsaken's still on top B. Also, no, he got taken out. Dead carcass laying on the roof there. So right now we have Brain Damage and Ron. They're in the B site. They're going to be going up against ASIC here. So ASIC by himself on an island. And it looks like Brain Damage will be the one trying to put down the bomb. But they're taking a lot of time here. They do have about a little bit over 50 seconds here. And Brain Damage making his way here. I'm surprised I don't see a smoke or anything. But Brain Damage in the low prone. Oh my goodness. As he crawls to the bomb site. And looks like ASIC here is going to get some shots here. He sees his legs popping out. Kind of waited there until he got it down. Oh, he does take out Brain Damage with the AK there. Now he's looking for Ron here. Ron on top roof, top B roof. They're going to meet up here. Looks like, oh, Ron takes the dive off the roof here. Doesn't die, but bled out a little bit. Ron just really teasing out ASIC here. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. Oh, okay, he's got the fake plant here. Now it looks like ASIC is going to get the defuse here. Shots being fired, and Ron cleans that up for the dropouts here as they extend their lead 8-4 here. So nice job by the dropouts.
Definitely getting that offensive push in. That's for sure.
Right now we're going to head on over to the dropouts van. Look like Mayday might have messed up something there, got half of the war room, but nevertheless we're here. We're going to head on over to the dropouts war room now.
Oh, fuck, my smoke fucked up. My bad.
Not sure where that came from. Low B, I think.
Tractor, one tractor.
Where the hell did he run to? Oh, it's by the tool booth.
guys getting flanked.
He's up there.
He's up there.
Shot.
You want to get that?
Flank. Should we just go back to B? Because that was...
All right, back to live action, and DSA needed that round there, Pele. They were getting a little lost, but looks like they picked up a round here, so they need that on defense. 8-5 right now in the favor of dropouts.
Yeah, that A push just didn't work for him.
So we head to the 14th round here. Now the dropouts right now, again, they're going B. Most teams that what I've seen on the other cast here for this. Oh my God,
Man,
Whoa!
Forsaken. Nice nade toss there, Forsaken. Way to pray to the COD4 gods, as Starbuck would say. Hail Mary, full of grace. Let this nade fall in the right place, and Forsaken got that.
bring it down to a 1v4. Oof.
Oh, pistol, insult to injury.
Another round there for DSA, making that a 8-6.
Yeah, it's going to get interesting here. Again, DSA just really needs to do it here on the defensive side. They did what they had to do on offense, and if they lose this, I'm going to really let Shogun have it, because right now they should be in a controlling position, even though being down 2 rounds. And it's to be on the defensive side after the half is just a great spot to be in. But right now, dropouts, and actually they're changing up their strat here. We got 1 going B, the rest of the 4 going to A. So dropouts have learned their lesson here, not going B anymore. And brain damage and Shogun going 1-on-1. Shogun takes off here back into bottom A as brain damage takes off to Silo. So no kills there. Now early off here, we have Ron going 14-8 for the dropouts, and we have Dazed going 11-11. And for DSA, we have Forsaken going 17-9, doing a nice job. And Puzzman going 14-11. Those are your 2 top scores here for both teams here. And right now, it's all 5 members DSA alive and kicking here. As I'm looking at Ron here in the silos right now. Takes out Influx, but it looks like ASIC trying to get some shots on him as he's moving into the A area. Still in silos, though. Zan just holding off in the mid area. Shogun still in the bottom A, just picking his nose here. Forsaken holding off at B, and ASIC still at the back of A building here. Prada smoking a fat one here on top of B roofs. And Ron again still in silos here.
Prada just picked out Forsaken on that one.
So time is ticking here, a little bit over 15 seconds, and dropouts need to get something going very quickly here. And we have right now, look like Dan was doing a fake plant, and Prada taking out ASIC there. So Shogun by himself, e-rev's very own. Oh, and he takes out Zan, but Ron gets the plant down. So Shogun going up against Prada and Ron. So as we look in here, and Shogun gets dropped by Prada with the M4. 9-6 right now. And again, we're going to, I believe, 21 rounds, or is it 20 rounds there, Fly Guy?
Yeah, first to 20. First to 20. You play 20, 10 aside. If we wind up tied, we go to an overtime.
Prediction, Fly Guy. You see it happening, OT?
Man, I don't know. Dropouts are having spurts of just looking amazing, and then all of a sudden they'll just get wiped off the map. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, they're sitting back on this one, waiting for that cross of the nades. Looks like they're heading over to B again.
Their kitchen sinking B again.
They made it, actually, without one person dying, all at B.
Well, ASIC there takes out brain damage. And with the M4 there, smoke being deployed around the B hut there, B tunnel building, as they're making their way into B. But DSA really has this thing on lock right now. We have Puzz as the scope right now in the boxcar towards the back of the train yard here, and Forsaken on top B. We have ASIC in mid here, kind of more towards the back of A. And then again, all 5 members for DSA up and alive here. And for dropouts, we have Prada heading over to the B roof right now. Brain damage, the only one dead for dropouts. So again, 4v5 right now. And Influx taking out Prada there. And Ron didn't see that shot. Zan right at bottom B right now. So everybody just being really tactical right now. A little bit over 30 seconds.
Kind of makes you wonder if they've got someone going tunnel rat.
Well, Shogun actually comes out of the tunnels as soon as you said that there, and given a nice flank move in here. He doesn't see Zan. Zan actually moved out of the way. Shogun hitting the top B right now, and Forsaken pretty much have this on lock. Zan, one-on-one, Puzz just takes him out with a knife. Nice job there as he inched a little bit closer. 9-7 in the favor of the dropouts. Let's head on over to the DSA vent right now.
Smoking.
A smoke. A smoke.
Smoking coming out.
Yeah, I just tagged one hard on A hill. Shot Puzz.
Nice
Shot
Puzz.
Puzz. You can push silos already.
Yeah.
2 up.
2 up.
One more silos.
Alright, I got Dozer.
I'm pushing around
Dozer
flank.
back.
First silo.
Where? Where Puzz?
Fuck that. First silo.
Don't push.
Yep. Sit down, guys.
Whoever's an A, I'm watching your ass, okay?
ASIC and probably watching the same spot.
Bottom A.
Bottom A tagged. Going out back door.
I'm down front A. Going to the
Inside or
bottom.
outside?
He was outside.
Trench?
He might come in. Yeah, trench.
Going around.
Going bulldog. Why the fuck?
Planting.
At the bomb now.
Nice. Good clutch, Puzz.
It's a little close. I left ASIC up to dry, I'm sorry.
It's alright. Just start the comeback. We're doing it. Let's do it. Come back all the way. 11-9.
Yep.
Alright, back to live action here.
You're done, son. Done.
And Puzzman getting the job done, but Prada, not just a women's clothing line. I mean, he was doing work there, and it's not a woman. It is a male with that name, but he did some work there and almost got that in his favor. But again, Puzzman just laying down the law.
That was impressive
Right now,
on both their sides.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And right now we have Puzzman right now heading over as the scope into A. A little deep for my taste, but nevertheless, again, a little bit different of strats here as he pulls back out here. We have ASIC in mid-area. And looks like the dropouts here are heading tunnels. Oh, Shogun raping Days there. I'm looking in the tunnels. Shogun being really, really sneaky here as he head to the top B building here, or tunnel building. trying to again use that flank here, and Ron and Zan are not aware yet, so we're gonna hopefully take a look here at Shogun and Zan right below him. Oh, Shogun getting taken out there by Prada. Prada doing a nice job thus far.
Definitely making it close for the 3v3.
Yeah, we have Puzzman, Forsaken, Asic going up against Zan, Prada, and Ron here. And you know, Ron really right now trying to get to top A, having a difficult time getting over the wall, but he's going to have to head into A here because it looks like the DSA has shifted to B, but I just spoke too soon here as we have, looks like ASIC here for DSA on the top A. Oh, a nice shot there, taking out Prada from top B there as Prada was peeking a little too much there. He got his head blown off his shoulders.
ASIC taking out Ron with that AK. Puzzman with the pistol on Zan. That finished that off. 9-9.
Well, by my estimation, or I should say guesstimation here, I mean the dropouts might be running out of gas because right now DSA is coming back here, 9-9, and this is it right here, Fly Guy. Let's see what happens here. If depending who gets this round, they will have the momentum to get that last round. So 2 rounds right now, and we'll see who can take this. And Forsaken dropping bombs right now, taking out Zan here with a nice headshot, and oh my God, brain damage. Just nades himself. That's not going to be good. So Daze right now all by his lonesome as he's in the tunnels running for his life, and he just gets rocked there by Influx with a pistol. 10-9 right now, and DSA has the momentum. They just need one more round here and they can put this baby to bed. But let's see what Dropouts can do here. I'm going to look. You know what? Let's go to Dropouts War Room. I'm going to see if they're stressing out. Let's go there now.
He's upper B.
It's the guy by gas station. That could be roof.
Maybe shooting. Are you upper or lower?
Back A by bulldozer.
Wish I could see that.
Platform down.
Oh.
Alright, back to live action, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 11-9, Dark Shadow Alliance picks up the win here, and they are still undefeated. So congratulations goes out to DSA, and also big ups goes out to Dropouts there. Even though they lost this match, they could definitely make it up in the upcoming weeks here. They had a nice showing going up against DSA. So, Fly Guy, how you feel there? How you feel there checking this match out?
I thought it was awesome. I mean, it's number 1 and number 2. It's supposed to be tight. The good part about it, and here's where a lot of people are going to take issue of it, but what they need to realize, you just had number 1 and number 2 fight, and it went down to the wire. I mean, there's going to be a win. There's going to be 6.5 point separation, but Dropouts deserve to be up top. They're a strong team, as you just saw. They're not going to fall that far down in the rankings. It's definitely recoverable.
Alright, again, you guys can get your shoutouts over across the airways. Just last minute here, you can hit me up on IRC at #E-Rev. Hit me up for shoutouts, and I'm going to get a couple across here. We have one from Lunatic. Shout out to RBBZ. He rubs cock like nobody else. Alright, Lunatic, you getting some man love there with RBBZ there. We have Fuka. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Dylan and tell him he's a noob and will always be a stupid fat noob who picks his ass. Okay, Fuka.
Ooh, harsh, man.
We have one from Zazer. Shout out to iFate. Love Forsaken from DSA. And Hypnotized. Shout out to Mist from Hypnotized. Mist, the 39-year-old who beats his kids. Oh, come on. Come on, Hypnotized. Don't go to that level, buddy. We have one from Slide here. Shout out to Josh and Eric from Slide. Okay, that was pretty basic and it worked. Very effective. We have one here from Biff. Shout out to all my fellow TWL staff. Keep up the good work and roar.
I got a quick little shout out. I gotta give a shout out to one of my friends. It's Frank the Baddie. Now the baddie part, depending on how he plays, he's either just bad or he's bad. But usually he's just bad. So.
All right, here we have one from Topher from Flaw. Shout out to Forsaken and Soccer from DSA. Have fun in TWL. And I have my man here, Shogun. What's going on, Shogun? How do you feel?
Like I fucking sucked that whole match. Excuse the F-bomb.
Well, you suck at every match, so it's nothing different, Shogun. It's all good.
Ooh.
As long as the team wins, right? As long as the team wins.
Says the guy who doesn't play competitively.
Yeah, I retired. Anyway, congratulations on that win, Shogun. You guys go still undefeated here, so good job there. And as you head on to next week's match, looking forward to the next map there, Shogun. A little bit more to your liking. A little close combat.
Oh, definitely. Bacon should be a fun match, and I just want to say GG's to Dropout. Definitely a tough match.
All right here. Now, really quick here, I have some more quick shout-outs to get these out across the airwaves. From MXZ, shout out to Fly Guy for being such a cool kid. What's up, Fly Guy? That's from MXZ. Fly Guy getting some love here. We have one from Dino. Please give a shout-out to the Endless Shadow Clan. And that's from Dino. We have one from Sinner from DSA. Oh my God, Shot Out. He's got to go back to... You gotta get the Webster's Dictionary there, Sinner. Shout out to all my bros in the women's channel of COD4. Is that like a little inside joke there, Shogun?
Yeah, we got named Oxygen as our element, and we all laughed because the very first time we were called that, we all thought of the Television for Women Oxygen channel. So the name kind of stuck.
Yeah, way to beat up your second team there. My God, 18-2.
We were shocked when we reported that match at TWL. Seriously, we expected something a lot tighter.
Well, I mean, the gold guys are always a good, fun game to play. Always fun to play your own team, too.
Well, you've only got, what, like 64 teams? Isn't that it? Or is it 65?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Alright, I have one here from Eximius from Few. A shout out to how sexy you are. I guess he's replying to me. Thank you, Few, there. I look like you were talking about Counter-Strike stuff there, so good to see you making that jump to COD4, at least watching the cast. My God, Sparks, you gave me like a whole freaking paragraph here. I would like to make a shout out to the DSA boys. Forsaken, I love you so much. That word spew out of my mouth. Shoot straight. Clutch hard, baby. ASIC, aka Schnookums, thanks for being a father of my baby. Fluxy Poo, I mailed your letter, be happy. Show and Puzz, good game. Okay, Sparks, thank you. My God, just giving a whole story here. And I'll get these last bit here. Check, shout out to Anger for being the fucking man and playing in NRD. Okay. Thank you, Check, for that compliment. And we have one from Mulgaris. Give a shout out to Prada from Dropouts. Much love, but Steelers still suck. Alright, thank you, Mulgaris there. And we have one from Dropouts from Brain Damage. Shout out to myself for not dropping a 10 bomb. Alright, Brain Damage, but you did nade yourself, so that's just as bad. And last but not least, Sinner here. Staffu Dick, good cast. Thank you, Sinner. You still need a Webster's Dictionary. Alright, well.
You're so nice, Anger.
Well, I gotta tell it like it is, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, Fly Guy. We appreciate you coming by, and definitely we're going to get you in later in the weeks to come here. Jump on in and check out the cast and cast a little bit here. We appreciate you coming by. One of the admins here for TWL, doing some great things. And before we let you go, you have any other shout-outs or anything you want to say?
Oh, hey, I just got to give shout-outs to e-rev. You guys are doing an awesome job. Keep it going. Both the teams tonight played awesome. It was a good, tight match. A lot of really clutch moments, some moments where it made you go, wow. They need parachutes, especially that one round where two of them just fell out of the rafters. But other than that, just keep up the good work, and we'll see everyone next week.
All right. Before we let you go, Pele, I know you didn't get to talk much. I know you were trying to get the nerves down there, but it's all good, Pele. So you got any last-minute words?
No, it's a fun match, definitely. I have some work to go on, you know what I'm saying? I got some websites to fix, you know, get more people yelling at me, of course, and it's gonna be a fun week ahead.
Alright. And Mayday, I'm not sure if you're able to talk there. Are you there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Just say thank you and appreciate the video work there. So, for myself, Anger, my man Mayday, Pele. Ah, that sounded weird. Mayday, Pele. Okay, Fly Guy, and Shogun. I'd like to say good night and join us next week as we do more, or we have more TWO action, 9 o'clock Eastern every Tuesday. So make sure you stay tuned. Lock it in right here at e-rev TV. So until next time, bon voyage.
e-rev applied directly to the forehead. e-rev applied directly to the forehead. e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk. e-rev applied directly.